Everybody's sick. Everybody's got COVID. Everybody's got COVID. Ugh. Oh well. That's okay. April winning lists 2024. We're getting close to the end of 4th. There's not going to be like what? There's a few more months of winning lists before it's kind of over, right? So let's have a look here. Woo. Thanks to my patrons, Panda and Sprowl. Arpa Instagram below. And if you're going to buy some dice, you might as well buy some dice using code MDG from Merit of Dice. Look how cool their dice are. I particularly like these squig ones, but... Right, there's no slide. Okay, so here we go. Broken ranks Q1 2024. This took place the 5th of April. This took place in the US in Illinois. Whew. So let's look at some placings. So OBR placed first, Slaves to Darkness, Beasts of Chaos. We're just looking for greenskins lists here. Ooh, nothing in the top. See, like, no greenskins lists in the top of anything here is kind of telling a little bit, isn't it? Right? Looks like this meta has very few... Ooh, we're getting into like the 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And this guy placed worse than this guy. This guy got no points and placed better than these two guys. I mean, this guy dropped or whatever. That's fine. Okay. Okay, great. Great tournament, guys. Thanks. What is this? Mate Hammer AOS GT. This was the 6th of April. And this was in Australia. Shout out to all my friends down under. Okay, Nurgle, Soulblight, Slanesh, Stormcast, Sylvaneth. Uh-oh. Are we looking at no greenskins lists again? Oh, boy. Here's a 3 and 2 greens, or a Cruel Boys list. Let's just have a quick look, see what they're playing down under there. Cruel Boys, Grinblades, Crumple Maul, Break a Boss with Fasten, Corpse Rip a Vulture with Super Sneaky, and an Arcane Tome, and Mavine, Gobsprakk. So it's a 2 Vulture list. Swamp Call a Shaman, Snatch a Boss on Sludge Raker Beast. So really, really hero heavy. We're putting in a lot of points in the heroes. So what do we got? Gut Rippers, Hobgrots, and then 2 units of Manscrew Bolt Boys. Warlord and Battle Reg. I don't like the Warlord and Battle Reg. Like, what's in the Battle Reg? 1, 2, 3... I don't know. What's the extra artifact? Arcane Tome? What are we getting from Warlord here? Nothing? Oh, it's an extra. So we got Mavine as the Warlord thing. I don't know. No Blizzard. There's a few things about this list I'd like to change. I mean, maybe that's why. Didn't do super well, right? But yeah, I don't like, if you're gonna go for more than 1 drop or like 2, 3 drops in Cruel Boys, you might as well just go all the way and just be like 10 drops. I don't know, whatever. Okay, Scorched Earth Open, the 6th of April. This was in Phoenix, Arizona, in the United States, of course. Oh, come on, let's get some. Where are my greenskins at? None here. Gloomspite Gitz, 3 and 2. Played a Jaws of Mork list. Well, let's have a quick look here. Oh my, Gloomspite Gitz, Jaws of Mork, Spellcasting Savant. Indomitable times 2. Okay, so it's going to be a herd list. Web Spitter Shaman with Hoarfrost, Madcap Shaman with the Clammy Hand, and the Great Big Green Hand of Gork. I mean, the Hand of Gork. I would have almost loved to see this be Jaws, but not Jaws. King's Gitz, but let's see. We got a Squig Boss, Grinkrat, another Squig Boss, and another Web Spitter Shaman. Unit of Stabbas and 2 double reinforced herd. Snufflers, Gobapalooza. So they're just like all in with buffing squigs. And we're a lot of drops here. Acolytes, Warlord, and a Battle Reg. Again, with this Battle Reg, it's like, it might as well not be 1 drop. I'm not going to look at this list super specifically, but it's like you might as well just have the list be you might as well try to find something else, right? Because you're already so many drops that combining a bunch of units into 1 is not like super effective. Yeah, okay, people are still rocking those double Gitz lists, right? Or double reinforced herd lists. 72. I mean, it's kind of fun. If you haven't played that style, I would recommend trying to play it at least once before 4th edition comes out. Cool, here we have Tales in the Woods X, maybe that's supposed to be 10 GT. This was April 13th in Austria. Shout out to my German-speaking Austrian friends out there. I lived in Slovakia for a while, so been in Austria lots. Blades of Cord, aha! Johannes. Ooh, dude, is this guy in my... Is this the Johannes in my Discord? Let's message him. Where is he? Ooh. Did you play in the Tales in the Wood X GT? Let's see if he replies. She replies, I'm not sure. Okay, so we have a big wall list. Let's check out the big wall list. What else we got? Another Gloomspite Gitz went 4-1. Let's check that list out. And then that's it, I guess. Okay, so let's check out this Gloomspite Gitz. Sure, we have King's Gitz, Chasing the Moon, Double Indomitable. Is it just another... No, it's different. Okay, so we have a Squig Boss as the general with the clammy hand. I'm not really sure. I've seen this before with the Squig Boss having the clammy hand, but I don't know how I feel about it because you want your Squig Boss to get up into the fight. You know, I almost feel like something in the back would be better, like the Madcap Shaman, just like hanging out by the shrine. But the Squig Boss like wants to be with the herd, right? So what if the herd's not by the shrine, you know? So I don't know how I feel about that. Scragrot, Madcap Shaman, with Moonface Mommet and Hoarfrost and Trug. So I like this. If you take Scragrot and you take Trug and Gitz, it means that you've unlocked basically everything as battle line, right? Because they're both War Masters. So I really like playing a list that's like this, where it runs Trug and Scragrot, but instead of running some small shamans, it just runs the Loon Boss on Mangler Squig, and then because you don't need, and then you make it the general and you give it all the good stuff, like all the whatever Loon or Mangler Squig stuff that makes them cool. Double reinforced unit of Squig Herd, Moon Clan Stabas, and then a reinforced unit of Boingrot Bounders, and then 2 units of Spore Splatta Fanatics. So the Spore Splatta Fanatics are the ones that block line of sight, so they're good against shooting. So if this is the kind of thing that you're, if there's a lot of shooting in your meta, Spore Splatters are definitely worth considering. If you get tabled by Cruel Boys and KO, consider Spore Splatta Fanatics, and then Gobblepalooza. Fantastic. Ugh. I guess the Double Indomitable is just for the herd, but it seems okay. Yeah, so I mean, we're still seeing like big blocks of Squig Herd, right? This one's a little bit more well-rounded, not just a ton of herd, but it's cool. Okay, let's check out this big wall list. Spellcasting Savant. And for a Grand Strat. I mean, that's fine. Weird Knob Shaman with the Great Big Green Headed Cork. Wargarg Prophet with Glowing Tattoos. Kill Boss with Fasten. War Chanter with Get 'em Beat. Swamp Kala Shaman as the general with Shaman of the Chilled Lands, Choking Mist. And a War Chanter with Fix and Beat. So we're double War Chanter. So that's cool. No Gobsprakk. And no Mega Boss. Reinforced unit of Brutes. Unit of Gut Rippas. So this is the minimum battle line. Not minimum, because I guess you reinforce the Brutes. But using this like Gut Rippa Hobgrot combo is a way of cheating out on battle line, right? Not having a lot of battle line. Malgrot to Gouger on the flank. Reinforced unit of Bolt Boys. Reinforced unit of Ragers. So this list is lacking flankers. There's only one sort of flanker. It has no Ardboys, so it's very weak at the front. Like it has no anvils. And then for hammers, we got Bolt Boys, Gorgruntas, Ragers, and Brutes. So lots of hammers, no anvils, and I guess we have a lot of screens, right? I guess that Gut Rippas and Hobgrots are sort of screens, but we're a little bit short on flankers. So this is a really aggressive list, right? You're gonna try to get lots of charges off. Yeah, I'd love to know how these games went, because this is quite a bit different. How are we doing on points? 10 more points to spare. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like the strength in this list is the Bold Boys, right? You have a Swamp Call Shaman, so it's like these Bold Boys are gonna hit, and if you want to play the Bold Boys, then you kind of have to go for the minimum battle line, or like for a very light battle line. So like, good list. Good list. No Warlord though, right? Because there's no Destroyer. And Orion Acolytes, and so we're like what, 4 drops here? Yeah, 4 drops. Not bad. Good list. I like this list. Cool. So smash to Rubble GT. This was the 13th of April in Serbia. I guess this one technically falls under my minimum requirements. It's for so like for me to review at Lit, I want at least 30 players in it, right? Because I'm obviously not going to do all of them. Okay, here's another Orc War Clans Big Waaagh list. This list placed 4th and went 4-1. Grand Strategy Waaagh, Orc Weird Knob Shaman with the great big green headed Gork. Sorry. Glow and Tattoos on a Wargog Prophet with Hoarfrost, cool. Gobsprakk as the General. Oof. Orchender with Fix and Beat, Orchender with Get and Beat. So, no Mega Boss. No Mega Boss. And no Blizzard. No Mega Boss, no Blizzard. Okay, let's see what we got for battle lines. Brutes, Stabas, Brutes, more Brutes. So it's 4 units of Brutes split across 3 units. Right, so 1 reinforced. Gore-Gruntas, Dagox, Stab Lads. So it's lots of Gore-Gruntas. In Wizard Finder for 2,000 points. Double War Chanter. How do I feel about this list? I mean, it did well, right? Good screens, lots of Brutes. It's like Brutes and Pigs, and then you got Stabas and you got Dagox to sort of screen out. Very aggressive. Wish it had a Mega Boss. Don't know where I would have got the Mega Boss. I also maybe would have split up the Gore-Gruntas into 3 units, personally. Just to like teleport them and send them in like turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Yeah, cool. Good list. A little bit different from what I usually run. But good. Overall, I think. I think you're going to be a little weak on the flanks. But good. Good list. And then also from Smash to Rubble, we have another Glog's Mega Mob list with Chasing the Moon, Dankhold Troggoth with Alpha Trog and Glowy Howzit. Pretty standard. Alpha Trog makes you a monster. Glowy Howzit gives you 4 up board. Rabble Rouser. Okay. Scragrot, Trug, Madcap Shaman. So Rabble Rouser can give Trug the run in charge and the Trog Boss run in charge. So, and that's it. 2 times reinforced Rock Guts, Spore Splat of Fanatics, Moon Clan Stabas, and Gobapalooza with the Hand of Cork. Wizard Finder. Wizard Finder is on Rabble Rouser and the Rock Guts. 5 up Spell Ignore on Rock Guts. I mean, Wizard, like, they're not fast enough to get into Wizards to benefit from the +1 attacks. But a 5 up Spell Ignore when they already have a 5 up board maybe seems a little bit redundant. I would love to know how Rabble Rouser worked out. Are you going to teleport Trug and then have them... So, like, here, another way that you can do Rabble Rouser is instead of, like... Oh, sorry, my nose is just bugging me. Instead of, like, you can teleport something up the board and have it move back towards you, right? So, like, it means that you can teleport Trug, like, deep off to the side and be like, there he is. And then it's like, he's going to run in charge next turn, right? Or, like, that's at least an option. So that's kind of cool. I'd be curious to talk to this player and see how that played out. Cool. So then we got the actual trash tournament, April 13th. This is Lexington, Kentucky. I want to say KY, Kentucky. 30 players. Feck, Slaves to Darkness, Big Waaagh, place in third. No Cruel Boy so far. Right, doing well. Another Big Waaagh. Cool. Another Big Waaagh. 3 and 2 Big Waaagh. So we have a 3 and 2 Big Waaagh. A 4 and 1 Big Waaagh and a 4 and 1 Big Waaagh. Let's see the 3 and 2 Big Waaagh. So Big Waaagh, more Waaagh equals more buffs. True. Grand strategy is Waaagh. Oh, I really don't like it when Swine Lord Big Stick. So it's a Tusk Boss list. This is the 3 and 2 list. Command trait Battle Lust with Destroyer and Fasten. Fine. Bunch of stuff. Gobsprakk. Oh, there's like so much clutter with these, like all these names and information. Like I get that you're trying to tell your opponent what it does, but it just makes it harder to read. There's just a bunch of information that I don't like, that we don't need to see, right? Like swine, like I like lists when they're crisp and concise, not with a bunch of clutter. They just make them harder to read. Okay, Gobsprakk, War Chatter with Fix and Beat. So very hero light, right? Tusk Boss, Gobsprakk, 1 War Chatter. That's it for heroes. Gouger, 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 Reinforced Gougers. 1, 2, 3, 4 singles. 5 singles and a reinforced. Big Pig Spam, 2-drop. Went 3 and 2. I've never played this list. I don't think anybody really plays this list, because who went out there and bought 8 Gougers? You know, I wonder if they were 3D printed. It's the only way I could see myself doing like a Big Pig Spam, right? Like the models are like I've seen people do the like kit bashing with them, and they've done a really great job where each one looks different. But it's a lot of money, right? It's a lot of money, and I wouldn't like, even if I had a whole bunch of pigs, I wouldn't run them very often, because it wouldn't be like super interesting for me. Too much of the same stuff, you know. But 3 and 2, it's not bad. Another Big Waaagh, and it was a Big Waaagh list too. Crazy. Like, it's a Big Waaagh list with Big Pig Spam. Like, how does that even work? This is just crazy to me now. I gotta look at this again. So it's Big Waaagh. There's no Bone Splitter Wizard. It's like cut some Gougers and throw in more. Like, we have 3, if we cut, let's say we cut 2, we have 330 points. Like, that's 2 more War Chanters and a teleporting wizard. So it's like we go 3 War Chanters, Gobsprakk, Tusk Boss, and a teleporting shaman, a weird knob, who could be the general and have Blizzard and Hoarfrost. Seems good. Seems better than just more pigs. Okay, trash class in the Bluegrass. Those words were right. Big Waaagh, plain Waaagh. Yep, Wargog Prophet, Artifact, Orgalone Tattoos, and Horfrest. Cool. Swamp Color Shaman is the general with Chilled Lance and Choky Mist. War Chanter with Get and Beat, War Chanter with Fix and Beat, Weird Knob Shaman with the Teleport, and Mega Boss with Destroyer. So no Gobsprakk, but with a Mega Boss, but no Gobsprakk. So Mooncan Stabas with Brutes, another unit of Brutes, another unit of Brutes. So we're filling our battle line requirement with 3 units of Brutes. It's the second cheapest way that you can do it, right? Because you have 140 plus 140 plus 140 is 420. And then if it's a unit of Gutrippas and a unit of Hobgrots and then a unit of Brutes, that's the cheapest. So this is 50 more expensive than the cheapest possible way that you could do it. Reinforced Ragers, 1 Gouger, Reinforced Gruntas, and then just like a million battalions or whatever. Yeah, just like tons of Ironjaws. And then it's got 3 Shamans, right? So if you're gonna go a ton of Ironjaws, you might as well just go. You can go triple War Chanter. Cool, yeah, like it's just another Ironjaws heavy list. I like the Stabbas, right? They're good for just screening out the back and stuff. So it's cool. I like it. Here's another 4-in-1 big Waaagh list, I believe. And April was the big Waaagh list month, I guess, eh? Okay, big Waaagh with Waaagh as the Grand Strat, cool. Weird Knob Shaman with the Handed Gork, Swamp Kala Shaman with Shaman of the Chilled Lands, Choky Mist as the General, Wargog Prophet with Glowing Tattoos and Hoarfrost, Snatch a Boss, love to see it with Fasten, a Mega Boss with Destroyer, and a War Chanter. So again, no Gobsprakk. Are people tired of the Vulture Wizard? Could be. Not seeing a lot of Gobsprakk. I personally think that Gobsprakk is an auto-include. He's just so powerful. The lore is so good. He's fast. He's a monster. He's cheap at 240. Battle Lines, Gutrippas, Reinforced Hobgrots, and Reinforced Brutes. So we're going for a pretty cheap... No anvils, right? No real anvils. Gorgruntas and six Gorgruntas and 6 Bolt Boys. So there's our hammers right there, right? Oh, it's 10 Brutes. So it's 6 Pigs, 10 Brutes, 6 Bolt Boys, and then like screens, right? With Gutrippas and Hobgrots. I would almost... Oh, it's 1 unit of Hobgrots, not 2. Not Reinforced Hobgrots. Yeah, like... I think with Big Waaagh right now, I think that there's 2 major ways that people are playing it. I think you're either like, I play Ard Boys. I got anvils. I shove my anvils onto objectives and hold them. And you're lighter on your hammers. Or you're not playing anvils, you're playing like Hobgrots and Gutrippas and five-man brute squads, and you're playing more hammers. So I guess it kind of depends on how you want to play it, right? Like more hammers is more aggressive, and the anvils are a little bit more defensive. So, but I think I think it's a personal preference. Do you want to be more aggressive or do you want to get out there? Cool. Next tournament, Taxman Cometh. This was April 3rd in Oklahoma. Is that a state? I'm Canadian. Placing Sons of Behemoth. Placing first, Slaves to Darkness, a Glog's Megamob, Gloomspite Gitz, Night Haunt Cities. Yeah, bunch of stuff that ain't Greenskins. So let's look at this one Megamob list. Chasing the Moon, Dankhold Trogboth, boss with Alpha Trog, Chloe Howsett, cool, Scragrot, and Trug. So we're seeing, I mean, yeah, Scragrot's really good. With Trolls, Trolls are slow, and then, you know, because Scragrot can bring the Moon with him, right? It's like they're always on that 3-up save. It's pretty good. Madcap Shaman with the Staff of Sneaky Steel and a Blizzard. That seems pretty standard. Or that's a pretty good one. 2 Reinforced Rock Guts, 1 Fellwaters, 1 Moonclan Stabbas, and a Dankhold at the bottom. I would almost rather it be another squad of Fellwaters, but that's just me. Yeah, relatively standard. Trug list. Trug's doing okay, looks like. It's good. Okay, Party at the All Points. I think these are Canadian guys, I think. Yeah, Sparwood, BC. That's in the Lower Mainland, I believe. Oh no. It's in Calgary. Or it's in Alberta. No, it's in BC, but it's all the way in the it's all the way in the Kootenays. I should try to go to this next year. Oh, I think, oh no, is this the Party at the All Points? Huh. Okay, Megkin first. Seraphon. Ideneth. Ooh, big Yellers list. Let's look at that. Hey, Tom Carter. I think I know these guys, actually. I would love to talk to Tom Carter. I gotta find these guys. I'll find them later. But I know where they are. Cool. Seraphon, Sons, more Gitz. Ooh. I know some of these people. That's cool. Okay, what else we got? Okay, so we have a Gloomspite Gitz. Oops. No, we have a Gloomspite Gitz list. So Tom Carter playing Cruel Boys finished what was this again? Tom Carter, fourth, placed fourth. Relatively big tournament, right? Got like 40 players, right? That's pretty good. Placed fourth out of 40. Big Yellers, Grand Strat Waaagh. Snatch Boss with Sludge Raker with Super Sneaky, Morksai, Pibble, and Fasten. Standard. Swamp Collar Shaman with Blizzard. Kill Boss with Stab Grot. So we got a foot Kill Boss here. A Swamp Boss Scumdreck. So we're playing 2 Sludge Rakers here. Another Swamp Collar Shaman. So we have 1, 2 Swamp Collar Shamans. Need some Kleenex. 2 Swamp Collar Shamans. We got 2 Sludge Rakers. And a Kill Boss on foot. Reinforced, I was going to say, we're going to see Reinforced Gut Rippers. So Reinforced Brick of Gut Rippers, Bolt Boys, double Reinforced Bolt Boys, so a brick of 9 Bolt Boys, and then 2 blocks of 3 Bolt Boys, and then Hobgrots, 2 squads of Hobgrots, and Dagox Stab Lads. So lots of screens, right? 2 Hobgrots and a Dagox is lots of screens. A brick of Gut Rippers. Okay, I like this. And then it's 2 drops. So I like this list. No bleeding Gobsprakk. Where is Gobsprakk? Where is he? No one is playing Gobsprakk. Jeez. Yeah, 2 Sludge Rakers. Like, it's definitely a viable option. I don't think it's like optimized or whatever, but Sludge Rakers are good, and if you're going to throw a whole bunch of screens in front of them, you could definitely make a go of it. So, if you haven't played 2 Sludges, I recommend it. It's certainly fun. And then my friend, Josh Trenholm. I helped him with this list a little bit, and played this against this list. So it's King's Gitz, Spellcasting Savant, and then double Indomitable Triumphs. Scragrot the Loon King with his spell lore, right? Squig Boss. Madcap Shaman with Staff of Sneaky Stealin' and Hoarfrost. Web Spinner Shaman as the general with the Clammy Hand. And then another Web Spinner Shaman with Merciless Blizzard. 2 units of Moon Clan Stabbas and 2 double reinforced Squig Herd, and then Sneaky Snufflers and Gobblepalooza. So you just have a ton of Squigs. You have Gobblepalooza and Snufflers to buff them, and then Stabbas to zone out the back line and get to just defend the shrine, and then a bunch of wizards chasing around the herd. It works. It's a good list. I like it. I made a video about how to play it. It's good. I like it. Good job, Josh. Well done. Okay, moving on. Now we have the what? Umar Hammer? I guess it's Italian. So these guys are in Italy. Let's see how they did. Sons of Behemoth. Sun's doing well, I guess. I've seen Sons of Behemoth at the top. Pretty good. Slanesh, Tzeentch, Soulblight, Ideneth, more Suns in 6th place. Not seen any greenskins lists here, fellas. And lady. Lol. Skaven, Sun, Stormcast. Yeah. No Italians doing well with greenskins, I guess. Not that tournament. Okay, what do we got? Fantastic Fanatics. XLV AOS. So this is in... I don't know where this is. What country are we in? Sweden. In Sweden. Okay. Placing Seraphon, Nighthaunt, Soulblight, Stormcast, Sylvaneth, Fireslayer, Stormcast, Mega Kid, Suns, OBR, Sylvaneth. So no one in no greenskins. We have a really badly beaten Ironjaws, Blood Toothless. Let's just have a quick look at it, and then we'll move on to the next one. So, Maw Crush, War Chanter, Weird Knob Shaman, Reinforced Pigs, Single Pigs. So just pig spam. Okay. Grand Clash AOS single. This is in Trois-Rivières, Québec. Bien, merci à tous mes écouteurs français là. Let's see what we got here. Blades Corn, Thick, Suns, Feck, Skaven, Nighthaunt, Zinch, Suns. Lots of Suns. Feck, Cities, Blades of Corn. Big Waaagh going 4-1. Let's check out this Big Waaagh list. You better be playing Gobsprakk. Man, I don't get it. Gobsprack's like my favorite model. Hey, Gobsprakk, good. Wargog Prophet with Glowing Tattoos and Horfrost. Weird Dump Shaman with Teleport. Gobsprakk. War Chanter with Get 'em Beat. War Chanter with Fix 'em Beat. Tusk Boss with Hulk and Brute, Destroyer, and Fasten as the general. So then what do we got? Ardboys. 2 Gougers. More Ardboys. Is it even worth taking him as the general at this point? Ardboys, I guess you meet the battle line requirements. So it's 2 Ardboys and 2 Gougers, and then a unit of Gruntas. Very odd list. Very odd list. What do we have points here? It's like 1 unit of pigs, 2 units of Ardboys, 2 Gougers. It feels very light. Like it feels light on hammers. Not gonna lie, like I don't like this list. Sorry. I don't like to say that about lists, but I just straight up don't like it. It's like you have your Ardboys in the front, and you have your Gougers on the left and the right. Cool. You have a hammer Grunta. Okay. But then what else is a hammer? Right? There's no Mega Boss. There's no Brutes. There's no Bolt Boys. Do we have Blizzard? There's no Blizzard. It's like we're so short on hammers. Yeah. Okay, moving on. We got Warzone Sigmar presented by Level Up Games. This was April 20th in Georgia in the US. Nighthaunt, Fireslider Cities, Big Waaagh. See, it's like, how many top, like, whatever, 5-ish Big Waaagh lists did we see? 5 or 6 from large tournaments in April? No Ironjaws and 1 Cruel Boys. This is one of the pieces, this is one of the arguments I think that we might not see Big Waaagh. It's hard to make Big Waaagh not the best orc army all the time. Right? It's just like, well, we just pick and choose the best things. So the rules either have to be worse or you know, it's like it's tough. It's tough to balance. I get it. Okay, here's the last list, I guess. Big Waaagh with Waaagh, Weird Knob Shaman with the Teleport, cool. Swamp Calla Shaman as the general with Shaman of the Chill Dance and Choking Mist, standard. Wargog Prophet, Glowing Tattoos and Horfrost. Snatch a Boss with Fasten, Mega Boss with Destroyer, and another War Chanter with Get 'em Beat. It's the second, no, it's the only Shaman. So I personally like Fix and Beat, right? Because you can heal the Wargog, you can heal the Sludge Raker, but Get 'em Beat's good too. Gut Rippers, Hobgrots, and then this, and then a reinforced unit of Brutes. So we're trying to meet our minimum battle line. Gore Gruntas, and then 6 Bolt Boys. Okay, so we've seen a similar kind of list, right? No Gobsprakk. Are people just not playing Wizards anymore? Is Gobsprakk just not being played because people are not playing Wizards? I have a hard time believing that. Like, I have a hard time believing that people are like, why are you tell me what you think about that in the comments, or come join the Discord. Come tell me what you think. Is like, are people just not playing Gobsprakk anymore? Like, are people not playing Wizards? Like, has the meta shifted this past month? Or is it just kind of coincidence? Are people tired of playing Gobsprakk? Come join the Discord. Come tell me what you think. Like, subscribe. Waaagh.